la I haʻehaʻe ai ka mole ʻoluʻole hua I kai o Kanaloa. Welina mai kākou o wau no o Pōlani Makamai ka ʻoaka o Pōlani Kahakalau no kukui haile mai au e Hawaiʻi au a mau. Mahalo. Aloha everyone, greetings and welcome to Lā Hoʻihoʻi Ea. I am Pōlani and I will be your MC for the day. I would like to bring up Noʻeau Peralto to share a few words with you all today. Him along with his Pa'uilo ʻOhana have organized this whole day for us. So let's give him a nice warm of applause and welcome him to the stage.
Aloha mai kākou. Mahalo nui a oko no ke kipana mai no keia lā nui, keia lā hauʻoli no ka lā hui Hawaiʻi, no ke aupuni Hawaiʻi, ka lā Hoʻihoʻi Ea no hoi. Mahalo everybody for coming today to celebrate with us this special day, this special occasion, this very important occasion for our lā hui and for our aupuni of Hawaiʻi here, Lā Hoʻihoʻi Ea. This is our first inaugural revitalization of this celebration here in Pa'ohilo. Probably the first time that this day has been celebrated collectively as a group here in Pa'ohilo for over a century. But really revitalizing and reconnecting to this day that our kupuna celebrated for many generations, for many years during the 1800s after the first Lā Hoʻihoʻi Ea in 1843. We as a huiMAU I Keala Ulili, we're a grassroots organization based here in East Hamakua and Pa'ohilo and Koholalele. When we thought about bringing together our community for this day, we really wanted to create a space for not only our community here in Hamakua, but our island community on this Hawaiʻi island to gather, to celebrate this day, to remember our kupuna's vibrant past, that is Ea, and understanding what Ea means for us in our history, what it means for us today, and especially what it means for us in the future of our island, the future of our community, the future of our lā hui, as we Ea, as we rise, as we restore abundance, as we understand our kuleana to our communities, to our families, and to our aina. And so we hope that this day and all of the different people who have come to gather for this event, that is really a day of aloha aina, aloha kanaka, aloha lā hui, and really a day for us to all gather and learn together about the history of this day and about where we're going moving forward with Ea for our future. And throughout the day, Pōlani, our MC, will be announcing a number of different, talking about all the different booths and vendors that we have here. Some awesome education booths over there on that side, food and crafts and games and arts, and so please, we hope you guys engage and go and learn about what this day is all about, and really, as we come together as a collective, that is where we Ea, that's where we rise, that's where we breathe into our future, all of that positive energy that makes us rise. And so mahalo nui again. I'm going to hand it over to Aunty Loke Alpiche, who will say a few words welcoming on behalf of the ʻOhana as well. Mahalo.
Aloha everyone. We would like to definitely thank all of you for giving up your time to be here as participants and as our guests, and coming together as one big ʻOhana is always a wonderful feeling. As Noʻeau says, our grassroots group has actually formed through him, and I don't think he gives himself enough recognition for that. So I really want to mahalo Noʻeau. His parents are here also. Val and Joe, please aloha. And he has ʻOhana here too. His brother is also here with us. I am the fourth of five children. My mom is right there in the corner. That's Grammy Millie. Noʻeau connected with her to find out more of what he needed to put together for his work in college. And through that beautiful meeting, we have gone and walked many miles side by side, and we continue to move forward. It is a learning process for us, but it is a wonderful learning process. My brothers, Gilbert back here, my brother Clyde is somewhere there, back there with his wife Alice. I know their son Mana was here. My husband is the sound man. Thank you so much for all his time and putting this together for everybody. And my daughter Aisley, her husband Eric, and my mo'opuna Aislinn is here. My son is starting with the Makahiki Games. My sister Zelda and her husband Tommy are helping out in the entertainers booth. But we are all so grateful to have you here. Thank you so much. Enjoy your day. Please make sure to go and aloha everybody, all the vendors. They've made time to be here to celebrate with us and for us. So thank you. It's going to be a great day.
Mahalo nui. At this time, I would like to welcome my biggest role model and an advocate of Hawaiian culture, language, and traditions, my beautiful mother, Kū Kahakalau.
Aloha mai kākou e nā makamaka, aloha nui ia, mai ka piina kala, mai mā ki ia moku o ke awe, āhiki ka nā po'o ana o kala, man I hau ha ka helelani. Aloha mai kākou o wauno Kū Kahakalau, keiki alo Paka Kahakalau, keiki a Williama, ke aho nui Kahakalau, keiki a Daniela Kikino Kahakalau, a me ke ao o Pupele. Nā lawa no I pulima I ke la palapala ku e I ka lawe aku ana me ka o ke au kuni Amerika I ko mākou ea no ka manawa. Aloha mai, my name is Kū, and I'm very happy to be here today and celebrate with all of you this wonderful, wonderful day called Lā Hoʻihoʻi Ea. Just to give you a little bit of background, what we are celebrating, it takes us back to actually 1842, the summer of 1842. At that time, Kauikeauli is Kamehameha III, the mo'i of our island, and he sends a delegation to England, to America and to England, to kind of make sure that the sovereignty and the independence of Hawaii is recognized by the international community. America, England, and France are some of the superpowers at that time. And so he sends people there to kind of negotiate these treaties. In the meantime, specifically on February 10th, 1843, this British warship under the whatever we call it, the command of Lord Pōlani sails into Hawaii, and in the absence of the British consul, he had heard that there was problems with some of the British citizens and he didn't like the way they were treated, and so he basically tells Kauikeauli, you step down, otherwise I'm gonna open my cannons and just start firing on Honolulu. And so Kauikeauli steps down on the protest, knowing that his emissaries are on their way to affirm the independence of Hawaii already anyway. At the same time in South America, we have an admiral named Thomas, who is a British admiral as well, and he finds out about this and sets sail to Hawaii and says, no, this is obviously not Ono. Lord Pōlani has no authority to take away the sovereignty of any island or any nation. And so he goes to Kauikeauli on July 25th, he arrives, and he talks to Kauikeauli and he tells him, you know, Kalamai, Lord Pōlani did this completely without permission and without consent of the British Crown. And so on July 31st, 1843, they gather at Thomas Square in Honolulu, and the British flag that had been flying for a couple months, since from the summer of 1842 until July 1843, that flag comes down and our Hawaiian flag once again is raised, and our flag flies again over our kingdom. And so it's so wonderful today to see our flags flying. And just to let you know, there's a group of Hawaiians going around the island, starting in Pu'ukohola, taking down the American flag. They're also going to be in Hilo, taking down the American flag, and then this evening end up in Kaimu, so that today only the Hawaiian flag flies in these areas, because this is Hawaii and that is our flag. So now at the same time, while this is happening in Hawaii, pa'ipa'i lima kako, that's a good one to clap about. Woo! There's our Hai Hawaii, Kahai Lana Kila o Hawaii Day. And then, so at the same time, we have our emissaries in England negotiating with King George. And so on November 1843, so this is a couple months after our flag is already back up, and we already always knew that we were independent, but on November 28th, 1843, both Great Britain and France officially recognized that Hawaii is an independent kingdom with the same status as any other independent nation at that time in the world, which includes America, which includes France, which includes Britain. And then a little bit later, because US always seems to be a little bit later, on July 6, 1844, the US as well signs a treaty fully recognizing the independence of Hawaii. So that is really what we're celebrating today, is this independence of Hawaii as a nation, all under our own, in charge of our own kuleana, to mālama the aina, to mālama the kanaka, and to mālama the akua, because that is what it means to be pono from a Hawaiian perspective. And so that's what we're celebrating today, this wonderful, wonderful day at Thomas Square in 1843, on July 31st, 1843, when the temporary British flag was brought down, and hopefully what we're working on now is doing the same thing again, replacing the temporary American flag that's been flying maybe a little bit longer than the British flag, but it's still a temporary flag that was put there without our consent, without our permission, without anybody asking us whether we want it or not, and to bring that flag down just the way the British flag was brought down and raise again our beloved Hai Hawaii. So this is a wonderful, wonderful day, and I thank all of you for being part of making history, because that's what we're doing today. We're making history. We're standing on the ike, on the knowledge, and on the mana, on the power of our kupuna, who always alohaed everybody, who took care of the land, who took care of the people, and who took care of our akua, and really set an example, a powerful example for all of us, as in terms of how to live as Kanaka Pono. And so again, we want to welcome you, we want to mahalo you for joining us today, and let you know we have an awesome lineup of entertainers, of speakers, and of people who are here to share this wonderful occasion of getting our independence restored in 1843, with the hope and with the mana and with the intention of Hanoho doing that one more time, in this case now to the Hai America, the American flag that has been flying over our kingdom, over our land, over our aina, over our Lā Hoʻihoʻi for sadly much too long. Mahalo nui.